Hello, my friend. Welcome back to another video. Today we are focusing on our nervous system. I'm wearing a 6-month pregnancy belly. This is the perfect sequence for those that are pregnant in any trimester and even into those early postpartum days, really at any point. We will heavily emphasize the breath. We'll work on some diaphragmatic breathing to tend to our pelvic floor. We'll give our chest a little bit of attention, and then, of course, the hips. So hop into something comfy. If you have a strap, have it handy. And if you have a pillow, grab that. Option to get blocks and a blanket as well. So we'll start in a hero's pose. I like to straddle a bolster or a pillow. If that does not feel good for your knees, you can always come into a cross-legged seat. And then if you have that strap, just make sure it's nearby. And then coming on to our support, bringing the heels towards our bottoms. Come forward and then take the flesh of your calves and move them out of the way and then sit back. Notice if there's a little more spaciousness for your knees. Good. And then take your hands and sway yourself side to side, making a connection with your thighs here. Maybe you close the eyes, maybe you keep them open. Take a deep breath in and out. Allow this movement to become slower and softer. And as this movement becomes slower and softer, we'll meet in the middle with a neutral pelvis, a neutral spine, head stacked over heart, heart stacked over hips. Take a deep breath in. Let the shoulders soften. Good. Next inhale, look up towards the sky. Keep your eyes open. As you lift the chin, feel the stretch along the front of your neck, and maybe even try to look behind you. And then begin to look towards your right. Your eyes keep looking to your right, so far behind, and then we look down, down, down. Eyes keep looking down. So we're exaggerating the movement with the neck by moving the eyes as well. Inhaling as we look up, exhaling as we rotate around and down. A little bit of eye yoga, if you will, just taking in the scenery. And then the next time you're looking up towards the sky, let's rotate our head the other direction. Good. One more. Eyes are tracking. And then we come to center, chin to chest. Stack the head on top of the spine. Start to roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop them down and back. Inhale, squeeze them forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more this direction. And then we rotate the other way. Inhale, shoulders come back, forward. Exhale, drop them down. Just moving slowly, breathing slowly with that movement, letting your body know it is safe to slow down. Good. And then we'll release that rotation of the shoulders and begin to flex and extend the spine. As we inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, pull the heart to the sky, hug the shoulders together. And then we exhale, rock back to the tailbone, round the spine, look towards our chest and belly. We inhale to rock forward. We exhale to rock back. Now eyes can stay open or closed here. We'll do a few more rounds of breath. Round it out. And meet me in that neutral spine. Feel welcome to change the position of the legs at any point. And if you have a strap handy, let's grab that. At its longest length, we'll take it behind our bra strap. Make sure it's flush to your body. And then bringing it forward, we'll cross it underneath our chest, right above our belly, and it won't be very tight. If you do not have a strap, take your hands to the side of your rib cage, 4 fingers in front and your thumb behind you. With the strap, palms face up to the sky, and you'll have such a small amount of tension. You'll really want to be mindful of how much you're squeezing. So it's not really a squeeze at all, it's more of a hold, okay? And from here, we'll move into diaphragmatic breathing. So either our strap or our fingers are serving as a point of feedback for our brain to know, are we breathing into our diaphragm or not, right? Our core is a canister, and we want to ensure we are inviting breath into the entirety of the canister rather than holding it in one portion or not. Okay. Sitting tall through the spine, let the shoulders remain soft. We'll take a deep breath into the ribs, into the belly. Feel it expand, front, back, side to side. Exhale like you're blowing out a candle. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it together. And just continue that breath here, in through the nose, out through a straw. Try to keep the shoulders soft. Good. Feel that spaciousness on your in-breath. And feel that engagement on your out-breath. These are very, very subtle. You may not notice a whole lot of anything, and that's okay. Let's do a few more rounds. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your hips. Let's do one more together. Beautiful work. Release the strap, release your palms, and then bring your hands to rest somewhere on your body. Close the eyes, in through the nose, out through the nose. Notice what comes up, and just let whatever comes up float by like the clouds in the sky. Good. Gently blink your eyes open. Let's take our feet forward. Whew, relief for our hips and our knees. Hands can come behind you. If you have blocks, you're welcome to prop your palms up on added support. If you're ever experiencing carpal tunnel in the wrist, it can feel nice to put your palms at the edge of a block like so, just for additional support. And then your bottom can stay on that pillow, and we'll just windshield wiper our knees side to side. Good. Maybe play around with the flex of the feet. And then from center, we'll keep the knees pointing to the sky. Walk the heels in slightly. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee and then press down into the hands. Hug the shoulders together. Lift the heart. Open the collarbone. Flex the right ankle. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. We'll be here for a few more rounds of breath. You can play around with bending and straightening the elbows. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Good. One more. And then hold here. We'll uncross that ankle. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Lower them to your left. Reach your right arm up and over. Good. Come back to center. Knees lift. We'll cross the left ankle over the right knee. Press into the earth. Shoulders come together. Heart lifts up. Big stretch through the left hip. Take a breath here. Option to hold or invite a little movement as you bend and straighten into those elbows. Good. One more round of breath. Beautiful. Release that stretch. Windshield wiper the legs once more. And then lower the knees down towards your right. Reach your left arm up and over. And then come back to center. Good. Now this next one, if you know your baby is breech, I want you to skip it and just come into a cross-legged seat. If your baby is head down and all is well, we'll come forward. Again, option to have the blocks. And then walk your heels in towards your bottom with your toes turned out as we transition into a yogi squat. Always optional to bring another source of height underneath your pelvis. But just take a moment to kind of rock the hips side to side, lifting one heel and then the other, and we'll meet in stillness. Bring the palms together in front of heart center. Press your elbows into your knees. Hug your shoulders behind your heart and reach the crown of your head to the sky. Let's find that diaphragmatic breathing in this shape. Take a breath in, feel your core canister expand. Rib cage moves front to back, side to side. Pelvic floor lengthens down. Exhale, everything comes together. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale together. Let's do two more. You got it. Last one. Good. Let's pause in the center. And then we'll take our hands behind us. Shift the feet forward. Whew. My hips are feeling it today. Let's rock side to side. Get a little bit of that flossing action in our hip sockets. Good. And then we will round out our time together with a short meditation. So coming to a comfortable seat. Again, propping your hips up on some height. You're always welcome to lay down as well if that still feels comfortable or if that would feel more comfortable. Good. And then bringing your hands to rest somewhere on your body that feels good. Let your spine grow tall to the sky. Feel the roof of your mouth lift, the crown of the head lift. You can gently focus your attention on an item in front of you or close your eyes. Noticing the sound of your breath as it flows in and out of your body. And then noticing any sounds of your space. Sound of my voice, the sound of your children, your pets. And then bringing your attention to what you're seeing. Maybe you're looking at something in front of you. Maybe you're seeing the insides of your eyelids. A breath in. and out. And then drawing your attention to what you're feeling. Maybe the sensation of sitting on your bottom, or the sensation of your palms resting on a point on your body. Take a breath in, and then draw your attention to what you smell. Maybe you lit a candle or incense before our practice, or maybe you smell the cookies baking in the oven, or even your laundry detergent. Take a breath in and out. And then finally, turning your attention to that which you taste. Maybe you made a cup of tea or had a cookie. I wish I had a cookie. Let's take another breath together and let it go. On your next breath in, take a big stretch. Reach your hands up above your head. Exhale, palms come together in front of your heart as we bow our head down in this gesture of union, as we seek to bind, to braid, or to blend the head, the hand, and the heart. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll see you next time.